Warning: the opinions expressed in this video do not represent YouTube, associations, agencies, or any particular individuals. They are merely from two guys needing to pass the boredom of their average day lives. Some explicit content may occur in this or future presentations. Viewer discretion may be advised, but ignored if you're into that thing.
I'm the Big Bad Wolf Benny.
And I'm the Wild Man Wes.
And we are on day 25 of Shocktoberfest on the Wild Wolf Show.
Man.
Been a long, grueling process, but we're here.
Yeah, but we've been having a lot of fun, and we hope that you've been having a lot of fun with us.
So anyways, guys, the movie we drew today is The Sixth Sense. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's more of a psychological thriller, but it has ghosts and crap in it, so we're considering it a horror movie.
Yeah.
Good enough for Halloween special.
Pretty much when we figured out this whole entire list or process for randomly selecting movies, we looked through horror, psychological thrillers, horror comedy, cult classics.
Anything you like to watch during Halloween.
Anything with scary moments is basically how we decided to do this.
So anyway, guys, I'm sure most of you guys have seen this movie. If not, here's a little basic synopsis. Psychiatrist starts talking to a child. Everybody thinks this child has very emotional problems because, his father died. You find out he can see dead people. I mean, it's kind of known that he can see the dead people from trailers.
That line is one of the top 100 lines in AFI history now.
So I'm not ruining nothing for you. He goes and he finds out that he can help the ghost, kind of move on, and he does. So. Again, I don't want to go into too much detail because I feel like if you haven't seen the movie, I don't want to ruin it for you. And if you have seen the movie, you know where I'm going with this. So we're going to keep it nice and short and sweet on that. The fact that, he helps the ghost, they move on, end of story. So I'll just jump into right now what we liked and what we didn't like about it.
I mean, the cast in general. I mean, obviously,
can't go wrong with Bruce Willis.
No, and I mean, even with Haley Joel Osment, I mean, his career kind of faltered later on as he got older because, and with most child actors, it kind of happens. But I would say, I believe this one came out after. Yeah, it came out after Forrest Gump when he played Will Forrest Jr. Yeah. But he. For a child actor playing this type of a character,
he had a wide range as a child.
I mean, I was very impressed with
very scary how good an actor he was as a child.
And I mean, with Bruce Willis, you really can't go wrong because he's kind of an everyman in movies. He can do action, he can do comedy. I mean, Look Who's Talking is probably one of the best, examples of comedy,
pure comedy,
and even like dark comedy / action. Pulp Fiction is Butch. He was always good in that. I mean, Die Hard.
Come on, guys,
I mean, we can go on and on his illustrious career, and I've always been a Bruce Willis fan. This one, I mean, I liked it for his performance. I mean, obviously, certain moments in the movie, it just kind of, I kind of went, I wish I could have got more out of it, but he was having to play a character he wasn't really used to
playing. Yeah.
No.
I agree with you. I like the cast. I kind of just like the whole psychological thing about it too, because before he figures out he's got to help the ghost, he just thinks they're there to scare him. Mm-hmm. So it's a nice transition from being afraid to as soon as he sees him, what can I do? What can I do to help you? So it's kind of nice to see that. It's an M. Night Shyamalan movie, so of course you guys know there's always a big twist in all his movies.
What a twist!
Kind of saw the twist coming, and not gonna lie.
Yeah,
it made sense.
I was going to talk about that, and that's kind of one of the. That's the only one thing I really didn't like.
Thing I didn't like.
I mean, granted, when
there's all the hints being dropped throughout the movie, you kind of start.
I mean, the first time I saw it, growing up, or when I was in high school or whatever it was. I'm trying to remember exactly what year it came out.
1999.
Yeah, so I would have been about freshman in high school. I mean. It did surprise me a little bit, but then again, we weren't really used to M. Night Shyamalan at that point.
Yeah, no, this was like his first big movie.
When you watch it again, especially because I hadn't watched it for years until last night,
and then you start picking up on the stuff.
Yeah, I kind of went, and then, because I was actually fairly new to it again, because since I hadn't watched it in years, when you watch movies a long time ago and haven't watched it, like as we've talked about reliving films. you kind of pick up on things, or as a film critic, you realize you should have seen that coming. And I mean, when I watched it again, I kind of went, yeah, but it's still a good movie for what it is, and I would dare say it may be Shyamalan's best movie. I mean, his other movies had some good moments. I mean,
actually did like Unbreakable.
Unbreakable wasn't bad.
And then I haven't seen the new one. That's like a tie into it with James McAvoy.
Okay, yeah. I'm trying to remember the name. It's not Bobby or something like that. No, it's the one. Split. Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I heard good things about it.
Well, with James McAvoy, you can't go wrong. I mean, he's good. He's a very diverse actor.
He plays like 27 different characters in the movie. That's ridiculous.
And then, I mean, The Village, that fell flat for me. I went and saw that in the theaters.
The only thing I liked about that movie was the twist. And that's usually the reverse. Usually people don't like the twist. Yeah. I actually like the twist in that one.
I mean, and Signs wasn't that bad either. I mean, it just, after you see one twist, you kind of seen them all with Shyamalan. But at the same time, he does try to put as much effort as he can into the films. And so, at least we can appreciate that.
Oh, yeah. I give it to him. He's a good director. Just maybe lay off the twist a little bit.
Yeah.
I like my straight, bro.
I mean, the special effects, even, with some of the ghosts, even, like, anytime that, Cole sees the dead people. Yeah. I mean, like in the gym, that was probably one of my favorite disturbing moments, I have to say.
Well, I like when he's in the play, he's just like, they used to hang people here.
Yeah.
And his mom's like, how would you know that? And then you look up and you see a couple bodies.
Yeah.
So it was good. Like I said, I liked it. Definitely probably Shyamalan's best movie, I'd say, too. Mm-hmm.
I think maybe one of his first, I think.
It was his first, I think, besides like maybe any indie stuff he did.
Yeah, because I think it was considered a sleeper hit.
Yeah.
So...
like I said, I really don't have anything bad to say besides the twist part. I mean, So, I'm ready just to grade it.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Hey.
I'm going to give this movie a solid B+. Like I said, first time you watch it, if you're not paying attention, it's really good. And then the twist does kind of hit you. But after you kind of rewatch it, you kind of start noticing things, and you're just like, oh.
The predictability.
Yeah. And like you said, you haven't relived it for a couple of years, so it was kind of fresh to you.
Yeah.
But now that we're kind of getting into watching movies, we kind of have to pay more attention to that kind of stuff, to the details. So we're kind of picking up on this stuff now.
I mean, I kind of want to agree with you on the B+. However, I will be a little bit fair because the special effects and just the ominous feel to the film. Okay. I mean, even the cinematography was great. I liked it.
It was good.
I'll give it an A- just to be fair on it because, like I said, it was Shyamalan's first movie, and
like I said, it was a sleeper
everybody
hit.
deserves a fair chance.
And it was good. Like I said, go check it out if you haven't already seen it. I'm pretty sure good 85% to 90% of you have, just because it's got that iconic line in it, so you at least know what's going on. And it's funny too. That's one of those lines that the Mandela effect,
I think,
doesn't really apply because it's very simple. I see dead people. It's three words in a sentence. So sometimes people, how they'll mess up the lines. I'm your father. All that good stuff. So this is one of those lines that's actually...
Or like in The Matrix, the what if I told you, that was never really in the movie.
Yeah, so...
Berenstain Bears is the prime example. It's spelled S-T-A-I-N, and everybody spells it S-T-E-I-N. Yeah.
So, exactly. So that's one of those lines that actually did not get messed up. It's pretty simple. So...
Well done.
Anyway, guys, day 25 is in the books. Tomorrow's day 26, and I can't wait to show you the wonders we have.
Oh, I know. That's going to be great. Apart from that, we hope you enjoyed this video. Like, share, and as always,
push the red button.
Because every time that somebody subscribes to our channel, there's a good chance that we're able to give you a little more content with some of the clips and whatnot.
As we're getting there.
Yeah. And, we appreciate everybody that has subscribed and those who haven't subscribed yet but have been watching our episodes. And if you still, like I said, if you've been liking what you see, please subscribe. Because, without you guys, we wouldn't be doing this. Honestly.
Otherwise, it's just two goofballs sitting on the couch talking to each other.
Yeah. Or to a camera that, is off. Now that could be a horror movie in itself.
That is a horror movie. Oof. We'll call it Our Life.
Talk about life imitating art.
I know, right?
Anyways, we hope you enjoyed this. We'll see you tomorrow for day 26. I'm Wildman Wes.
And I'm the Big Bad Wolf Benny.
And we'll see you at Wild Wolf Show's Shocktoberfest. See you soon.
But hey, you remember that movie we were doing earlier? You know, The House on Willow Road.
Oh yeah.
This next movie we got, doesn't it kind of feel like the same? I mean, it came out about the same time.
Oh yeah.
Like it just went
take a little bit. Yeah.
I mean, it went from supernatural force to crazy force.
Yeah. Well, that's usually how it is in Hollywood. The blind leading the blind.